Yet again, you are the reason for all the issues with the narcissist. You said something wrong, mistook what they said, or are too sensitive. It doesn't matter what the topic is, it can always be twisted into being about you and how you are the problem. If you are always blamed by the narcissist and wonder, why does the narcissist always blame me, then you are likely experiencing one of the narcissist's master skills of blame shifting and lack of responsibility taking. When a narcissist blames you for everything, it can feel very personal, and you question what is wrong with you. However, it isn't about you and what you did wrong. It is about the narcissist and their inability to take responsibility for their actions. Today I will discuss why the narcissist blames you for everything. But first, I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. Thank you for watching this video and being a part of the Mindset Therapy family. If you enjoy this video, I would appreciate you hitting the like button and consider subscribing. This helps my channel grow so more people can learn about narcissism. Now, let's discuss why the narcissist must always blame you. To understand why the narcissist blames you for everything, you must first remember the narcissist must operate under the belief that they are superior and flawless. They can do no wrong, or at least that is the image they must always project. Maintaining this image and having the ability to convince others that it is true is truly a matter of survival for the narcissist. When they are seen as flawed in some way, this exposes them to shame and then narcissistic injury. When the narcissist experiences narcissistic injury, this is when they will then use their narcissistic punishment tactics to ensure they don't lose any of their narcissistic supply. The narcissist's supply is their buffer to the world around them, which they view as unpredictable and always wanting to expose them and all their flaws. Moving from their belief that they could be seen as flawed to them engaging in their narcissistic punishment techniques of silent treatment or rage defines the narcissist and how they exist in the reality of the world around them. The real world is a scary and unpredictable place for the narcissist, so they must create their own reality, which is marked by false beliefs that help protect their narcissistic supply. This narcissist reality is their layer of armor or defense mechanism they use to protect against narcissistic injury. It is in this carefully crafted reality of the narcissist that they are always looking for ways to blame others and why they refuse to take responsibility for things. Sure, the narcissist will take responsibility when it is something good. That is because it helps keep their narcissistic ego well inflated and serve as a strongly fortified armor against the world around them. The narcissist will be the first to step up and say they are responsible for good things that have happened. Where the narcissist won't take responsibility is when it is something that can be viewed as wrong or negative. The narcissist can't see themselves as someone who can do wrong because to have this belief would activate the pathway to narcissistic injury I have described. So, they put on their narcissistic blinders and pretend as if they played no role in the act which has turned out negative. The problem is, the blinders aren't enough of a defense mechanism. They must activate multiple layers of protection against narcissistic injury, so they also add in the additional layer of blame shifting. The narcissist is a master manipulator, so blame shifting comes easily for them. Although frustrating to be a part of, it is amazing to watch how quickly they can make something about everyone else but them. If you try to call them out, the spotlight is quickly turned onto you. You are too sensitive, and this wouldn't even be an issue if you weren't too sensitive, or you took it wrong and that isn't how they meant it. They will further elaborate on how you are always negative and can't just be happy. They will use whatever words they need to ensure that you know how the problem is your fault and about you and nothing to do with them. The result is you start to defend yourself against their baseless accusations, and this is exactly what they want from you. When you are focused on defending yourself, the actual wrong they committed is not the focus or topic of discussion. This is also a time where they can insert their word salad and say a bunch of nonsensical things to further complicate the conversation. So, in summary, if you ask yourself why you are always blamed by the narcissist, refocus your thinking away from it being about you and something you did wrong, and remember, it is about the narcissist. If the narcissist is blaming you yet again for something you did wrong or didn't do good enough, this is your cue that the narcissist is at risk for experiencing shame. This is their way of saying they know they did something wrong but are incapable of admitting it. When a narcissist blames you for everything, don't take the bait of being pulled into their accusations. Instead, remember the narcissist is admitting, in their own way, their wrongdoing. Step back and let them figure out how to handle the situation in a way that doesn't involve putting you down. Today, I discussed why a narcissist would blame you for their own wrongdoings. To learn more about the topic of blame shifting and how the narcissist does this, click on the video in the corner, or you can find the link in the description below. Also, comment below ways a narcissist has blamed you for things they did wrong. Your experiences can help others who might be in a similar situation. See you at the next video.